I'm Kyle with Fitness World West. I'm a trainer here, and today we're going to go over the startup and the finish of the kettlebell swing, how to set up properly. Where we see the most injuries at the facility here is at the beginning and the ending of the movement when you're relaxed and not focusing on the movement. So when we pick up the weight and when we set it down. So today we're going to learn the kettlebell swing. I'll show a video next week on how to do the full swing, but we're going to focus mainly on the beginning and the end of the movement today. So I got Skylar here practicing with me today. We're going to show what not to do first. So a couple of mistakes that we see quite often is overextending at the kettlebells, being too far away at the start. So when you see this, he's overextended through the back right off the bat. His hips are higher than the shoulders, which when he starts that swing is going to load the lower back first, instead of loading the hamstrings and the glutes. Also, when the hips are higher than the shoulder, this will turn this into more of a stiff leg deadlift than it would an actual dynamic hip hinge like a kettlebell swing is. The other mistake you see is dropping the hips too low, so you're turning it into a squat. As you swing, you're going to be standing up and squatting the movement instead of hinging at the hips. So now we're going to go straight into the setup and how to set up properly. It's going to be a little different for every person because your body's built differently. But go ahead and take about 1 foot away from the kettlebell there. Now first you're going to find your hip hinge. So just like you would with the deadlift, you're going to hinge your hips first. Stay nice and tight. Now you're going to drop your hips a little bit, bending at the knees as you reach for the kettlebell. So it's nice and flat through the back, nice and tight through the hamstrings, glutes. From here you're going to draw your armpits towards your hips without creating a shorter distance of your shoulders to the floor. You want to keep those hips above the knees and the shoulders above the hips. All right, from there you're going to hike the kettlebell backwards like you're hiking a football. Okay, now do a couple full swings for me, Skylar. This is what the full movement will look like, and we'll go over that next week. And then set it down, straight back in the proper form. Okay, go ahead and relax. All right, so that's the setup and the finish of the kettlebell swing. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me, Kyle@fitnessworldclubs.com, and then stay tuned next week for our video on the full swing. Thank you.